Welcome to another episode of NOLAforever.com, and today I'm actually doing a follow-up to an episode I did earlier called The Fringes of the French Quarter, and that one actually primarily focused on the streets Dauphine and Burgundy. And on that video, it kind of made it seem like that there really wasn't much going on there and it wasn't a place that you wanted to go visit, but actually there's a lot to do, especially on the other side, which is near Canal Street. So on this episode, part 2 of the Fringes of the French Quarter, we're going to go and check out the other side of the Fringes. So enjoy the episode, and if you like these videos, be sure to subscribe, and we will see you on another episode. So this is as stated, this is actually the other side of Dauphine. So the other side of the Fringes, and so there's a lot more activity down here, as you'll see. And as we get closer towards Canal, you'll see in later shots that there's a lot more hotels there, a lot more businesses. And so this is still mostly residential, but there's a lot more condos here. So you have much bigger structures here than you did at the other end of Dauphine and Burgundy. So this is actually the other end of Dauphine, closer to the more business area of it, or actually closer to the central business district. Canal is right across the street. So as you can see, as I stated earlier, there's a lot more hotels here. So this is Chateau Le Moyen, I might be pronouncing that wrong. And then as we get closer to Canal Street, you'll see a lot more businesses here. So there's a boutique store there, and you're going to see probably here pretty soon the Ritz-Carlton and Dini's Seafood, and then down there is Bourbon Street. So we just took a quick walk. And so this side of Dauphine, it's actually definitely more of the scenic route, whereas my first video about the Fringes of the French Quarter, that was more like the residential stuff. So I think people should definitely come check out all these other sides. It's really cool. So here's Dini's Seafood upcoming. This is a great place to eat if you like fried seafood. This is awesome. I'm not a big fried seafood fan. I prefer more boiled type of seafood. So it says Taste of Bucktown. So Bucktown is actually the original Dini's Seafood is in an area called Metairie in Kenner. They actually call it Bucktown, but it's actually near Metairie. Here's some more boutique shops. And then right here is the Hyatt French Quarter Regency, and this big building right here is the Ritz-Carlton, right in front of us. And this is one place that I'll maybe come back and visit. It's one of my favorite music places. It's called the Davenport Lounge. This is on the 3rd floor of the Ritz-Carlton. So if you're in New Orleans and you want some great music in a very high-class setting, you could come to the Ritz-Carlton. It's on the 3rd floor. It's free, and it's named the Davenport Lounge because there is a great musician. His name is Jeremy Davenport. He's actually a native of Missouri, but he's pretty much made New Orleans his second home, or maybe his main home, depending on how you see him. So here's the Ritz-Carlton, and we're actually coming up to Canal Street. Here's the Ritz-Carlton, and that is pretty much it for the other fringes of the French Quarter. I might go into other areas, maybe like Rampart, But when I think of the Fringes, as I mentioned in my other video, I primarily think about Dauphine and Burgundy. And Dauphine is mostly where people are going to be walking through if they do decide to come down to this area. And here's M Bistro, and right now we're coming up to Canal Street. And if you enjoyed these videos, please be sure to subscribe and put a like. And we will see you next time on another episode of NOLAforever.com.